call to inspire, call to inspire, call to inspire.
Hey y'all, welcome to our channel, Call to Expire.
This is your girl Trina.
This is LaWanda.
And we have a special guest here today, you guys.
Hey.
We have Rachel Henry, who is the creator and the founder of Creations of Hope.
Yes. So Rachel, welcome first of all. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and feast us with these lovely dishes here. First, tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Awesome. So Creations of Hope, it's been in the works for a couple of years. I had to decide really what it was. Was it just catering? Was it more than that? So finally, once this pandemic started, people just started to kind of call, and I really decided to push forward and start the catering side of it and still develop the other aspects. So right now we're doing catering and event planning, and I just graduated from Temple University in
Temple!
and I studied tourism and hospitality management. So just kind of taking all those skills and the knowledge that I learned there and pouring it all into Creations of Hope.
Awesome. Tell us about these dishes that we have here that we're going to enjoy in a little bit.
Awesome. So Luana, you have a Rasta pasta, and it's topped with salmon and a little bit of crab meat.
Can y'all see that? Look at that. Delicious.
And Trina, you have some sweet jerk lamb chops with a mashed potato and asparagus.
Alright, so everything is looking good, y'all. So we got Rachel on our channel today because we're doing something that LaWanda creatively came up with, which is called the Small Business Saturdays.
Yes.
So as much as we can, when we have the time, we'll try to come to you guys with different creators and co-founders like Rachel here, who has her catering business, Creation of Hope, just to shine light and promote people that are entrepreneurs and small black business owners.
Yes. Rachel, tell us a little bit more about some more of the items you have on your menu so people know how your menu list looking.
Awesome. So we really can cater to your needs. That's the purpose. We like to serve what it is that you want to have. So we can do chicken, fish. We do buffet style mostly. Chicken, fish. Some of our signatures though are the Rasta pasta. We can do a sweet chili salmon. We love to do a nice yellow rice with a veggie medley mix. I'm from Trinidad. Well, my dad's from Trinidad, so we like to always do the jerk chickens, the curry chickens, pilau. So we like to just mix it up, get some different cultures in there, and of course some soul food, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, all kinds of things. So really we like to go about it. We like to figure out what the client wants first, and then kind of cultivate the invoice from there just to see what we need to tweak, what we need to create, because we are Creations of Hope. So if it's something maybe we never made before, we'll definitely put our work together to make that new dish.
Nice.
And here we have, guys, some of Rachel's catering events and some pictures of her food that she's prepared from her Instagram page. Rachel does many events. She's catered weddings, a lot of social gatherings, and she also does like Valentine's Day or even just a regular special occasion date night. So make sure you guys check her out. She's very well-rounded, very versatile, has many delicious meals to choose from. So guys, I'll leave all the information at the end, but this is a few pictures and clips of things that she's done and prepared with her Creations of Hope
So
journey.
Rachel, let's begin at the beginning. When did your passion for cooking begin? Like, who inspired you?
Yes.
I like to talk about how when I was young, I grew up in a household of 8, so it was 6 brothers and sisters and then 2 parents. And whoever helped cook didn't have to help clean the kitchen. So I would always be in the kitchen with my dad, just learning what he was doing. And because we were cooking for 8 people, it was basically catering every night. So just always had to learn how to cook in large quantities. And then my first job was at Soda Soul restaurant. So that just kind of enhanced the skills from me.
Oh, nice. Good. Trying to stay in with the family portion. So your dad did most of the cooking. So that's when you feel like you learned more from your dad in cooking versus your mom with cooking?
I would say it's equal. It's an equal balance because my mom definitely, they both cooked. So when I do brunch, brunchy items, home fries. We always had a nice hearty breakfast. And then even I remember one of the staples was like chicken, rice and gravy, and some type of veggie. Like so, my mom definitely.
Yes.
And just holidays. Holidays were really big in our household. So we always came together for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and just helping out. And during those times, that's where I was able to get the knowledge from my mom because she would do most of the holidays.
Nice. That's good.
Now, Rachel, I know you from being in church with you, and I know you have a heart of worship and a heart of serving.
Yes.
What is one of the most memorable, if not, I would say, enjoyable times you had, like catering event? Like, what event was it that really stuck out to you the most that you're very proud of?
I would say, so for the last 3 years, I was going away to Washington State, Orcas Island, and I was able to go from being a prep cook to a kitchen manager in 3 years. And out there, usually for the staff banquet, we would hire someone. But the last year, I just kind of presented a proposal to them and said, hey, can I cater it? And it happened so well. Like the execution of it was more than I could ever imagine. And I was able to bring my sister out there with me. So just working in a kitchen with a team is such a diverse team, and they're from all over the world. And just to be able to have that experience and then show them also what I do back at home, aside from cooking for them, because for them it's more like camp food. So then to be able to bring that experience to the camp, it was really an awesome experience.
That's great.
That's awesome. Rachel, you I love seeing your Facebook page. You travel so much. You're always everywhere. You're always into nature. And you, like you said, you have cooked for a lot of different people for a lot of different occasions. Being a female and a woman in this leadership role, do you feel like you had any barriers?
Absolutely.
Good question.
Every year there were challenges. Every year there were barriers, and even here at home, there's just sometimes we're our own barriers. So lack of belief in self, or not wanting always to actually pursue the dream and go forth with it. So my biggest challenge, like you said, as a woman, was when I was at the camp. There were issues just the first 2 years. I wasn't in the leadership position, but I had the skill and the passion to be a leader. That was just my natural nature. So I won't say, I don't know for sure if they were intimidated, but a lot of the kitchen managers we had prior, there may have been tension because it was like, well, like I'll keep it under. One of the kitchen managers said to me, he said, Rachel just thinks she belongs on Top Chef or something. And that was never a dream. Like, it was never something I thought about. It's just we're here to produce quality. So everyone doesn't have the same standard or the same desire to produce, and it's sometimes challenging to maintain what you believe when others around you don't believe that same thing. So
Very true.
That was really good.
Wow.
Really good.
So what are your future aspirations for Creation of Hope? Like, what are your next steps for this this business, everything that you have?
Absolutely. Definitely just going deeper. So I like to describe Creations of Hope as twofold. My middle name is Hope, so it's Creations of Hope. The things that I cook, but also just bringing hope to the world, really. Being a kitchen manager, the hope was in leading a team. It really has nothing to do with cooking always. It's like, how can we meet the needs of the individual so that they can perform at their very best state? And that's in any realm, any field, but cooking is what allows us to really present that. So just planning events. We did a book signing today.
Good stuff.
We did a wedding last week. So just kind of learning new things, and then adding new services to Creations of Hope, but also being intentional about planning events that will inspire and encourage and bring hope to more individuals.
Good stuff.
That's good. What inspires some of your creations? Like, if it's a dish and this one dish inspires something in you, like what would it be?
Food is my art, so a lot of it just happens. A lot of it may be like the rasa pasta. A friend asked me to make that one day, and I took it. I learned how to make it, and then I just developed it and tweaked it and added onto it. So sometimes I experience something and I duplicate it and change it up a bit, or sometimes like the sweet jerk was just, I love to incorporate jerk in everything that I do, and I realized, well, let's not make everything spicy. My sister always says, you make everything spicy. I love spice. So I said, well, let's do something sweet. So it's still incorporating that jerk, but more on the sweeter side. So it's different every time, but just in the kitchen, stuff just happens like magic. It's just, it comes out.
Oh, good stuff. So tell us how it is being an entrepreneur and the business aspect of it. Like, how is it for you on a day-to-day basis, or when you have to plan these big events?
Absolutely. I think Temple really prepared me for that side of it, and just my experiences. So after the restaurant, I worked at a banquet hall, and then simultaneously I was going to Temple. So I think those experiences really helped me to understand how to do the back end of the work. So whenever I used to sell platters, or if I am planning an event, I also do the administrative work. So it's like, I believe that you can learn every aspect of the business, but you don't have to do every aspect. So
Right.
at least I have the knowledge, so that then I can train up a team, or bring other people on, so that they can also learn and enhance their self-worth as well.
And that's good too. That way everything is not on you. You know, you can always delegate. You can also, being a leader yourself, you can look at others and see who has skills that need development, or those that have the capabilities to, you know, just work out the plan that you have, or the vision you have in your mind. And that takes a load off of you, I'm sure, with these big events, because that can be really intimidating to pull off. So you need a good team, and, you know, that's really good.
The simple fact that you just not all about self. You're looking back and saying, hey, I'm gonna grab somebody else with me, go on this journey with me, to learn with me, and that's the type of leadership, that's the type of leaders that we need today. So we definitely thank you for that, because you are teaching and developing more people to do the great stuff that you do. Now, what I want to know, you're so busy, you traveling, you got your catering, do a whole lot of stuff. What do you do for yourself? Like, what does Rachel do to woo-side?
I think every season is different. When I was out in Washington, I would like to just sit by the water, and that would be the thing I did. Or I would go paddle boarding, and that was my thing out there. Here at home, sometimes it's binge watching a series, or just literally doing nothing. Right now I'm trying to read more, trying to finish more books, so that's something that, like, God's been waking me up. Since the wedding that I just did, I've been up at like 6 o'clock every morning, but like, my day does not start at 6. So I don't need to get up that early. So I'm like, okay, what is it that I need to be up this early for? So I've been just trying to focus in more, commit my day to that, read more, and I think I do a lot of self-evaluation, and that's something that really refuels me as well. And it's not like, oh, beat yourself up, but it's like, really, how do I grow? How do I get better? So that's a lot of times what I'm doing in my downtime, just self-evaluating.
That's really good.
So what advice would you give
I was just about to say
someone,
that.
because, you know, people out there, you know, our viewers, they want to know, like, because some people, they're so afraid, and on me and LaWanda's channel, we try to create the platform to tell people, no matter if it's a book, if it's starting a restaurant, no matter what it is, to go ahead and just get started, and just kind of push them into, like, encouragement to start whatever it is they want to do, or even just do it for the sake of fun. So what would you tell somebody that wants to start a cooking business, or even do like what you do, like the catering and stuff like that? What advice would you give them? They're starting out.
So I have a few sayings that I like to just kind of live by, and one is, you get to choose, construct, and cultivate your life. Every day is a choice. Every day you really get to determine what this day has in store, and we get to decide. It's up to us if we want to waste time. It's up to us if we want to be productive. Whatever that thing is, choose, construct, and cultivate your life. And then another thing that I live by is be willing and be grateful. A lot of experiences that I've had the opportunity to experience, it was simply from a yes. I remember a lot of times I had peers that, like, I remember the graduation speech, I would ask my classmates, hey, are you going to audition? And they just out of fear just weren't even going to try, weren't even going to put the effort in to see if maybe they would get the opportunity to do it. And a lot of people operate like that in more things in life. And I think If we would just be willing to do it, the opportunities will come. And then once we do it, when we're grateful, the person who presented that opportunity will remember us for our gratefulness.
I love that.
That's good.
That's amazing. How could our viewers get in contact with you? You have a Instagram page, a Facebook. How do we get in contact with you?
On Facebook, I'm Rachel Hope Henry, and on Instagram, I am at _creations of hope, and that's my business page.
Yeah, so we're gonna put all that stuff in the link, you guys, so you can follow her. You can find out if you want her to cater an event for you. We'll list all her information. We'll put her flyers up, everything that way you can get in contact with Rachel for Creations of Hope.
Yes. So all we have to do now is enjoy what she's prepared. I'm so excited and I'm ready to delve in. We will give you more information once we enjoy this.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Thank you, Rachel, for joining us. I know you're super tired. I know you're ready to go to sleep and get some rest. But please like and subscribe to our page. Stay connected with us.
Yes, and for you guys that are new to our channel, make sure you subscribe. It is called To Inspire, number two. And follow us on Instagram, call to inspire _. And also on our Gmail, call to inspire us at gmail.com.
Yes.
So if you guys have any suggestions for topics or anything you want us to do, give us some ideas. Hey, we're open to it. Just
email us.
Email us.
Stay connected to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys.
All right, you guys. So here's a few clips from Rachel's Creation of Hope Instagram page. The food is yummy, delicious. These are all of the meals that she makes, and it's much, much more on her website. Please make sure you guys visit Creations of Hope on her Instagram, and please promote and support and uplift small businesses. We thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to our channel, and also check out the flyer at the end of this video to see where you can get your food and get some events catered if needed be, or if you want just a personal meal for yourself. Take care, guys. God bless. Rachel Hope's contact information is above. Make sure you check her out at _creations of hope on IG.